Here he is, Vince McMahon. Finally, no more. No power, not on the board, cannot make decisions, cannot influence decisions with WWE. Who took him out? Slim Jim. I will explain. In an update, Vince McMahon has resigned from WWE and its parent company, TKO, following allegations of battery and sex trafficking from a former employee. Sex trafficking now. This is a different level of perversion than the initial report. McMahon, quote, has tendered his resignation from his positions as TKO executive chairman and on the TKO board of directors. He would no longer have a role with TKO Group Holdings or WWE, stated WWE president Nick Khan in an email to staff late Friday, just before 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, I'm going to tell you what sparked this. So in a statement of his own, McMahon said that, quote, I stand by my prior statement. The Ms. Grant's lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene, made-up instances that never occurred, and is a vindictive distortion of the truth. I intend to vigorously defend myself against these baseless accusations and look forward to clearing my name. However, as TKO noted in a statement after the lawsuit, Mr. McMahon does not control TKO, nor does he oversee the day-to-day operations of WWE. In other words, he can't just appoint himself back to the company board like he could last time. Indeed, Khan's note seemed to suggest that McMahon is actually gone for good. This time, there had been some indications that McMahon was already stepping back from the business after the sale of TKO. After closely overseeing WWE Creative, he officially handed control over the product to Paul Triple H Levesque, the former wrestler who is also his son-in-law, keeping it in the family. Last year, McMahon sold some $700 million in TKO stock. While the lawsuit was explosive, McMahon had been grappling with other legal issues. Last summer, federal agents served a search warrant on his home and issued a subpoena in an investigation connected to the WWE misconduct claims. So this is the possible reason why he resigned. Let's put it up. Yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim. Longtime WWE sponsor, Slim Jim, previously paused its promotional activities with the wrestling outfit in light of what it called, quote, disturbing allegations. So they took their money back. Against its longtime leader, Vince McMahon, on last Friday, Slim Jim was the lead sponsor of last Saturday's Royal Rumble show. So the Slim Jim company and the Conagra Brands, this is the jerk maker or jerky maker, has been affiliated with the pro wrestling company since the 1980s. So shortly after the sponsorship news was emerging late in the day Friday, McMahon immediately resigned from everything. Slim Jim then resumed its WWE sponsorship after he resigned, following the exit of Vince McMahon from his executive role, just in time for the Royal Rumble show. Literally, all of the lawsuits, all of the allegations of sexual assault, sexual harassment, now human sex trafficking, none of that took out McMahon. Who did it? Slim Jim. Wow. Mayor, thoughts?
You know what the story made me think of, and how disgusting it reminded me of when people don't take accountability. First thing, those charges are horrendous. Secondly, when corporations say they can't be powerful, they can't make other people fall in line. When I'm talking about when something happened to Black people and they still support industries,
that's
this
right.
is a lie. Slim Jim just put them as a lie. They just made them a lie, right? Anybody that's donating so much money or putting so much money in the NFL can hold them accountable. CTE and also what's going on with Colin Kaepernick if they choose to. Reminds me how high America's tolerance is for Black suffering. That's all this did.
Well said, dear brother. 100% accurate.